What's up, everybody? It's Shay and LJ Hobby Life back again. Hamilton's Hangar live stream number 24. I think we're on right now. Something like that. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, LJ?
What's up, bud?
Not much. How you doing?
Man, over here in San Antonio, these people don't know how to act with 2 inches of snow.
Yeah, it's uncommon over there, right?
Yeah, we don't ever get this much snow. But I mean, it was more like 2 inches, about like 5 or 6.
Yeah, man. You see, you were having some fun out there with your truck, right? Was that X Max?
Yeah, man, you gotta
Yeah,
take that stuff out.
6S.
Yeah, yeah. The new ones are all 8S, but it does fine on 6S. So we were
Yeah.
having fun in the snow, and I never get that. I've never been in that. Well, I was in that much snow like in 2004, 2005 when I was in North Carolina. But other than that, I've never seen this much snow.
Yeah, man. Dang, that's crazy. I'm sure a bunch of people in the chat, you guys throw some, cold emojis out there or something like that if any of you guys got hit with some snow. I know we did for sure. I got we had like 14-inch snow drifts in the driveway. It was absolutely terrible. Uh, did the first half, by myself. And then earlier or a little bit later on in the day when I went out there to do the second half, my neighbor came over with his four-wheeler and it had a snow plow in the front. So it was awesome. And got the job done real quick. Saved me about another 45 minutes to an hour's worth of work. you know.
We're not used to that down here, so a couple of us had shovels. I was out there with a broom trying to like clean off my staircase coming down the front of the house.
Oh man,
That's
that's crazy. Let's give a quick shout out here. We got Jeff's Custom RC, George Watts, Victor RC, Jet, Kenny Hanger 51. What's up, guys? Mike SSI, Jeff in Lower Alabama, Daniel Gastia, or David Gastia, excuse me. I don't think that you've ever been in here before. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Um, TNRC. David yourself, what's up, man? C Mafia, how you doing tonight, sir? JCB, Deuces Wild, Uncle Chris, what's up, Uncle Chris? My uncle's awesome, man. My Uncle Chris Hamilton, he's in there. Really cool guy, man. Really big supporter of this hobby for me too. You know what I mean? Always checking out the vids, bro. Barry Campbell, what's up? Everybody else I miss, what's up? How you guys doing, man? A lot of people here. Really appreciate you coming by. So if you guys seen the thumbnail, right, an A10, right? I got my A10 back here. You guys have seen it, and LJ has a brand new freewing A10.
there it is.
What's up? Talk about that.
There it is. I'm just finishing it up. I was supposed to get some parts in today to solder up some extensions and stuff, but here's my ESCs. I gotta put them in.
So you got an RF Plus then?
Yeah, I did get the ARF Plus.
What are you putting in that?
Huh?
What are you putting in that power wise again?
Oh, just some E-Flight 80 millimeter 2000 kVs. With
Sweet.
E-Flight 100 amp ESCs. But I did order, even though these things have an internal ESC, I'm just gonna clip the wire. Well, not clip the wire, just take it off, and then just heat shrink it back over, just in case I want to use on something else later. And then I got a BEC coming from Motion RC, along with a watt meter, because I want to see how much power these things are actually putting out. Make sure they're kind of even. They come off an E-Flight 80 millimeter F4. Gentleman had it out in Miami, and then I have mine. Mine's actually sitting behind the P51 back there.
Oh, okay.
And I took it out, but I'm gonna put a 2100 in that F4. So I was trying to put two 2100s in this, but I didn't want to spend $108 on another one. So I'm like, you know what? I got two 80s, 2000 kVs, and I'll throw that in there, see how it does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Sounds awesome, dude. That really sounds like a great setup. I don't think it sounds bad at all. 2000 kV is probably gonna put out plenty of enough power to get that thing up, right? And you can upgrade it if you want to twin 90s.
So I was almost close to that. I remember texting you that I was on eBay trying to get that other 90 from a Scorpion. I have one with the 130 amp ESC, And then I was on eBay and I was bidding on it. It ended up going for like $41 plus shipping. Just
Dang.
the fan and motor. And I was so mad because I was like, man, I would have got that. I would have just ordered the 90. Because some of the guys at the club, they have it and they run it on the 90s and they say it's kind of like Super Cruise. You kind of just roll around and half throttle and it's got plenty of torque to get the plane around.
Yeah, man. For sure. I love the A10. Can't speak highly enough about it. You know, when I was first, you know, into this hobby, was when the A10, the E-Flight A10 released. You know, I have that maiden flight up on my channel, and that was like when I first started. I couldn't have been happier with that maiden. Just the way that the A10 flies in general, you know. But you know, just one thing to be aware of, right, is that when you get down on the throttle, full throttle, it's gonna nose down on you, unless you put a mix in. Right. So, in case you guys haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was a good flight though. All those flights you had on that A10 are amazing.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. You got that doggone 300 behind you, bro. That thing is huge. That big is humongous.
Yeah, I know. It really is. It really is. You know, and it's been just sitting there waiting. You know, I think I'm about to buy some skis for it. You know, we got a lot of snow. You know, so I think it's too much snow to be out there flying in. But
yeah, man, that's awesome. That thing is like it's like that Cessna I got. You know, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
But that thing's got to be fun to fly. My Cessna's pretty fun, but it ain't gonna be as fun as that thing, bro.
I'm pretty, you know, just the videos I've watched on it, you know, is like it just like takes off on its own, you know, pretty much, and you know, it just looks like an easy flyer, you know, especially probably would be an easier flyer compared to the jets, and 12S is gonna be full of power.
It's funny because like the more you fly jets, the harder prop planes become to fly.
Yeah, Cub problem I had way back.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, David, yourself, man, he's got that giveaway going on with that F-15. That's pretty cool. He's out here on the chat. Yeah, I checked out his video earlier on the. I was gonna comment, but I've been in and out of internet, so it's kind of funny how like right now I actually have pretty good service with the whole stuff going down here in Central Texas. I just lost water, so I got a drip going on in my sink downstairs, but upstairs it's nothing.
Dang.
But yeah, I was checking out that David yourself.
Yeah, man.
Man, he's got some good stuff over there, and he's got that giveaway. He's crazy. He bought like 3 of those planes, man.
Yeah, I think he did it on purpose, but he made it sound like he did it on accident.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, he seems like a really cool guy. He was on here like last week, I think, and I subscribed to his channel. You know, it seems like he's got some good content coming. You know, it's definitely a sweet giveaway. You know, somebody's gonna be happy about that jet. I'm in the giveaway too, so I hope I win. Yeah.
I know. I gotta go leave a comment on one of his videos. I'm always watching his stuff because I just like him. He's kind of a funny guy, you know. So I enjoy watching his stuff. So I gotta go check that out. But I leave a comment. But I check out all his videos. I always hit a like. I mean, all you guys on this chat. I mean, everybody here. I get on and hit that like. Make sure you guys get some more views on there. You know.
Yeah, man, for sure. David Snyder, what's up?
Yeah, Dave Snyder. He's always out here, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, man. George Watts.
Yeah, man. Maine.
RC Addicts Garage, what's up? Victor RC Jet, hello. All you guys, what's up? Everybody ready for this? All right, so everybody that doesn't live in like California, you know, that gets good weather on the regular, you know, is everybody else ready for the good weather to come so we can fly? You know, I am at least. Like really itching to fly.
I'm surprised. Texas normally is like, you know, we got no problems. I'm from Florida originally, Central Florida. And so coming out here to Texas, I was like, yeah, no big deal. Man, we went down. I want to go get gas today, and there was no pumps available. And then I feel bad because like 2 days ago, my wife said, hey, babe, you should go get some gas. And I'm like, man, you better stop. You know, gas is going to go out. You know, our truck's 4-wheel drive. We can make it anywhere. You know, who cares? I went today, there was a big old line. She's like, I told you so. I was like, man, I'm trying to hide under the sweater. Like, oh, damn, she was right.
That's funny.
Yeah. People don't know how to act. 2 inches of snow. Nobody knows how to act around here, bro.
Hey, you guys aren't familiar with it. You know, that's setting records out there, if I'm not mistaken, according to the news channels. You know, since you guys have had anything like that around there. or seen any kind of snow like that. It's been since like the 50s, if I read that right, or something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It hasn't stuck like this. Like I got a bunch of friends. Like my neighbor's been here all his life. The one across the street, he's been here forever. And they were all telling me, they're like, man, this is unprecedented. Like, this is crazy. I mean, we've been going on. That snowstorm was like Saturday into Sunday, and we're Wednesday, and the snow still ain't melted. It's just sitting out there. Yeah. I mean, some of it's gone, but then tomorrow at midnight tonight, it's supposed to snow all the way through to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So
yeah. Man, I got snow drifts on this. Not even snow drifts, piles from when I shoveled that are taller than my kids. You know what I mean?
Seen that.
Along the whole side of the driveway.
Well, it's funny because you sent me that picture and I sent my wife, and she's like, hey, babe, make him do a huge snow angel. Yeah. And then just have him hold a little flag, have Ashley find him. And I was like, babe, he's not going to go do that. He's probably done 1 million snow angels in his life.
That's funny.
-10 in Illinois. I think that's your uncle there, Christopher. He's saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oof. I'm bad at 10 degrees, and like our heater wasn't even working right. I had to close doors and put space heaters in certain areas. Put my fireplace on and turn wood on. I mean, it was crazy.
I actually read something online earlier about how prices on electricity are actually going up in Texas. So did you guys read up on that? Is that a thing or?
I don't know. I just pay it out of my
right, and I didn't know if that was really a thing or not. Yeah, I don't really think they can raise prices like that, especially
Not over this. I mean, for the most part, I mean, they try to talk about the windmills. It's a problem or this, that, the other. No, the problem is that they've never seen cold like this. So now all of a sudden you have everybody putting their heater on, right? Yeah, and then people are not abiding by the rules. They say close the doors. They say put it up to 68. But then you walk into I walk into some of my neighbor's house and they got it over at 84 degrees. I'm like, bro, what you trying to do? Cook something? Just put it at 68.
84. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
84. Wow. Yeah, you guys are definitely not used to the cold, bro. My stuff's only on like 70.
Yeah, I put mine at 68, 69. Make everybody wear some sweaters, and then I got the fireplace. I normally turn it on about 4 or 5, but they were threatening us with cutting down the power. I got an email saying that we were going to get power turned off. And so I told the wife, I said, hey, we got about 10 logs left. Let's leave those outside. And if the power goes out, then I'll just close off the living room, put the fireplace on, and everybody just sleeps in here while I have the fire going. So I haven't wanted to put the fireplace on because I'm like, man, I'm running out of logs here soon,
Yeah, man.
Damn, Jermaine. So, Jermaine, are you in Dallas? Because Dallas, I know Dallas is horrible. I mean, they just had that huge accident.
I think Jermaine does live in Dallas.
Yeah, I'm over here looking at the chat. I'm like, man.
Yeah, man. Anybody else? So did anybody go out and fly today? That's funny. Yeah, guys.
I don't recall. It's funny though. I like
Gooniac, what's up?
Cold here in Texas. It ain't bad,
Yeah, man. What's the temperature over there like?
Right now, it's gotta be like what? 32 degrees, 33. Come on, give me a temperature over there. I got my niece over here. I gotta get a temperature over here. It's gotta be about in the 30s though. 32. It's 32 right now. Can we get a drink?
Chris Akers, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Chris Akers in the chat, guys. That's my buddy from the club. He flies 3D, really, really, really good. I've talked about him before, a few times on the stream, but, can't wait to get it up in the air with him, with my big, extra back here. He's got huge 3D planes, that are bigger than that. So.
Yeah. Hey.
I can't do any of the maneuvers or anything like that, but.
Hey, you get up 5 stakes high and you can do that.
Yeah, working on the hovering,
Heck yeah, bro. You get up 5 mistakes high, you'll be all right. I mean, my neighbor that taught me how, like, one of my old neighbors that was here that kind of taught me a little bit how to fly and stuff. Man, this dude was a 3D expert, and I wasn't really into it much. So the 3D planes that I do have, like my S-Bot and stuff like that, and I even had the Dynam, what is it, a biplane. I just set it up to pattern fly because that's all I really enjoy. Thank you. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, I'm having orange juice, guys. You gotta make the time pass by. So put a
Hey,
little
yeah.
bit of champagne in your orange juice, make a mimosa, and make time fly.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta.
That might make you a little bit thirsty though. So
I got the water over there ready. I got my big old flash spray for some water. So yeah, look at that. Look at the Havoc. So after
oh yeah. What's up? What's that? What's that behind you? Yeah, it's the Havoc, right?
So the Havoc, I painted this whole thing. And I was actually working on the bottom today because I had no internet for a little while. So I finished painting up the bottom. It looks like a well fin, but I'll be able to see it perfectly in the air. Everything on it is done.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Yeah, I was after I kind of nailed it in while I was flying. I decided, hey, why not paint the whole thing? And I think it came out pretty good. I think E-Flight might have to come up with something this blue. This thing looks awesome.
Yeah, man. It looks really nice. Very nice job on that for sure.
I left the white on the bottom so I could see it because that was one of my favorite things about this plane was when you would roll it, it looked like the invasion stripes,
Yeah, man.
So I was like, let me leave that on there. Let me answer here on the chat.
Yeah, Jermaine, stay safe, bro, for sure, and try to stay warm, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people over there without power, you know what I mean, or have been without power for days. A lot of southern Texas and stuff is getting hit pretty bad.
Yeah, a lot of the guys in my unit, many of you guys know, I'm in the Army, so a bunch of these guys, they've been calling me up, and they're without power. They're some of them are sleeping inside their trucks trying to stay warm. Other ones are charging their phones in the morning just to call in and check up, make sure everybody's good,
Dang, man, yeah.
School's canceled till Friday. They just put out an email. My son probably threw a party. He was so excited that they had no more school. Because they sent him a packet home, and he finished it already. So when they told him he had no school, I swear that kid was breakdancing out there in the living room.
That's funny. It's lovely when there's no school. Sometimes mine do, it really just depends. They didn't have school on Monday or Tuesday this week. And, on Monday they were good with it, but Tuesday rolled around and they were like, "Oh, we want to go to school." They like going to school. So.
Yeah, mine loves going to school too.
Yeah, mine are still younger though.
Yeah. Oh, my oldest one misses it, but the two little ones. All right. My little one, my 5-year-old, she loves school. My son, you can't talk to him about school. He's like, "Bro, we got no school." Yeah, he's all excited. He's ready not to go to school.
Yeah, man.
So he's all happy. He gets to experience a snow day in Texas. Who does that? Snow day in Texas. It's pretty crazy. I can't believe it. Tomorrow we're supposed to get more snow. It's not gonna stick though, because it's supposed to get warmer over the weekend. Hopefully, I get to go mating this thing out. If I get all the parts I need, I'll take this bad boy out on Sunday.
Yeah, you gonna leave it gray like that, or are you planning on putting some decals on there?
No, decals are here. I've just been lazy, bro. Everything's right here.
Aren't they water slide too?
Yeah, what's funny? I have had no internet. I've had nothing, and I kind of just sit on the couch and I've been playing my real flight simulator on my phone. And today I was like, you know what? Enough of this laziness. And then I went and grabbed that stand, my beautiful PCB stand, right? And I went on the kitchen and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna paint. So I painted everything back to white. And then I did the little edging and stuff like that to come up with this little design back here on the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it. Well, actually, you can't. Because I'm up here. I came up with a design right there because I didn't really have a design here.
Yeah,
And I
man.
wanted the white. It kind of looks like a whale fin, whatever. But I did that design right there, and then finished this up so that way I can just put this thing back up in the garage and hang it back where it goes in the garage, and I can make some room in here because I did have to strip the F4 and I haven't put anything back in it. The 2100 is in the garage freezing its butt off.
That is funny.
Yeah, the garage, man. I can't believe I can't even be in there. I try to put my space heater and it does nothing.
Yeah, it's probably brutal. What's your guys' usual temperature around this time of year?
I mean, the 3 years that I've been here, it's been kind of cold in the winter. But cold to me is like if it gets in the 30s at night, that's a cold, you know?
Right.
And then during the day, the winters here are amazing because at night it get like 37, 38, maybe low 40s, and then we get. And I'm speaking just from my 3 years of experience, right? And then during the day it's in the 60s, some days in the low 70s. So it's like beautiful weather here in the winter. I love it here. But this week's miserable. I mean, you talking like last 2 days, it's gotten down to like 10, 9 degrees. Like, who does that? I mean, except for you guys up there in the north.
Funny. What's up, Randy? How you doing, man? Yeah, man. So there was something I was gonna say. I kind of forget now. I actually have some more jets. I tried bringing more planes in, you know what I mean, but it's kind of hard to get them all in the shot. And
yeah, I was trying.
They're all getting kind of big.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat.
Wreckham Roy, what's up? Sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat, guys. You know, I am looking, but
yeah, I'm trying to
talking a lot too. Yeah, guys, I hope everybody's having a great night. I got a question here from David Yourself's RC channel. He says, "What's on your must-have list, Che?"
That's a good question.
So speaking from something that I don't already have, or have that I haven't showed you guys yet, I would say that you know, any freewing 90mm. I'm thinking about that F15. You know, I missed it when it came in stock recently. It actually came back into stock recently. The F15C Eagle 90mm from Freewing. You know, but
I've been in his ear. David yourself. I've been in his ear talking about the F22 since I met this guy almost a year ago. I've been telling him he needs an F22. And once he gets that plane will be in his trunk every single time he goes out to the flying field. That is by far my favorite RC plane, prop, jet, whatever it is, the F22 from Freewing. That thing is amazing.
I would say that's on my radar. You know what I mean? I had the 64mm. You know, initially.
How you doing?
Hi.
Mom.
So I had the 64. And that's all good, man. I had the 64mm initially. You know, when I first started out, and I turned into the hand launcher, and that was my go-to jet until I like crashed it one day at the field. You know, messing around. It was already like had some tape on the front of it anyways. So, but yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, that big one though, and I'm sure the small one flies good because the airframe on the F22 is just amazing. Period. You know, but I gotta say, that thing is that thing flies itself. I remember on my maiden flight, I took off and I just couldn't believe how good it was flying. I was all nervous about flying it. I took off and I was like, man, this thing's flying itself. I mean, it was kind of like cheating, you know. I've had a couple bad landings with it, but it's basically, it slows down very well. I kind of came in real slow on some of the landings, but most of my other landings, I've gotten used to it now, so it just comes in, comes right in. So.
Yeah, man. That's It's a nice one. They're all nice, right? I mean, I got like, there's this actually at the hobby shop and not too far down the road. There's a 80 millimeter F86 Saber that is like looks like it hasn't been flown yet.
You need to grab that. That's another good.
I think it only wants like $250 for $200. Like, it's an outrunner.
Yeah, I would definitely do something about that.
Yeah, it's probably still gonna be there. It was hanging on the ceiling.
Yeah, thanks, George. That's my son. That's my buddy. I can't wait to get him flying with me. He likes riding RC cars with me, but that's about all he does with me. Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that though. He'll probably maybe get into the planes, right? Does he play on the simulator at all?
Yeah. I put him on my simulator. I have my Real Flight 4, but like I was telling you earlier when we were talking, I'm gonna probably try to get that 9.5 so I can go flying with some of you guys on the chat.
Yeah, man.
But I got the old Real Flight 4, and he'll get on it, and he'll actually fly. The thing with him is he likes to get him up real high and nose him right into the ground and see how bad he can destroy him right in front of him. So I'm kind of scared to give him any play.
That's funny. That would be terrible.
Hey, he does real good to it. Get him right in front of him, and he'll just destroy him. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, it's just a simulator. I hit reset.
Right. He'll probably take it seriously though. You don't want to wreck something that you care about, right? If you want to keep flying it.
Yeah, true. I mean, he's super sad. The other day I know I told you about it. He was riding his RC car. He has a Hobby King Saber. He has Arma Outcast. He's got a bunch of RC cars. But his favorite is this dang Hobby King Saber. It's like a 1/8 scale truggy. And he's riding up and down the road, and his buddy that he hangs out with all the time is coming down the hill. And he doesn't see him, and they kind of like blind spot each other. And he gets the dang saber tooth right in between his tire. The boy jumps over it with the back tire, and he falls forward. I was like, goodness gracious! And so Aiden checked him out and everything like that. He was good, But the other day he came outside and he goes, Dad, can you find me this body? My body's cracked in half. And I was like, bro, this car's discontinued, buddy. We're gonna have to figure something out with this one.
Right. Dang. That sucks.
Yeah, bro. I'm so sad about it.
Yeah, man, that sucks. And especially when, they're discontinued, they're like, it's like finding gold.
Yeah, he ain't gonna find that. So I figured I'd probably get like a 1/8 scale Arma Creighton or maybe an Arma Outcast body and retrofit it, cut it, and make it fit his saber tooth, his Basher saber tooth from Hobby King. But
yeah, man.
We'll see what happens.
Definitely a good way to save a couple bucks too,
Yeah, he's super sad about it because he kept it in pristine. He's very meticulous about his stuff. He doesn't like ruin it, scratching it, anything like that. If he flips it, he's like, Dad, can you fix the scratch? And I'm like, oh, dude, That's what RC cars do. They flip,
Yeah, definitely. Sky D says he was flying in snow in 15 degrees today with his new hand warmers, which was awesome. He's definitely the coolest guy on the block now. His wife was laughing at him. That's funny.
That's awesome, Sky D.
You're out there cold though, still with them hand warmers.
I tell you what, the only one person I've seen flying in extreme cold conditions is this guy right here, Shay. Well, he put some gloves on, and everybody comments on how this dude can fly with gloves on. It is impressive.
I don't even really think it it doesn't really affect me much. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And the gloves got these little, little, not even like grippy things, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's for like a touch screen. You can still touch it and stuff, So I don't know. They just like lock onto the gimbals though, you know what I mean?
It's impressive, man. It is thoroughly.
Just got to get it done. Yeah. George Watts, Dave's RC, Dave's RC, he goes out there in the brutal cold too.
Yeah, he does. He really does. He goes out in the brutal cold. You see him freezing, get back in his truck, checking out the battery, voltage and stuff. It's
man.
Awesome.
Grandpa Gary, I just got here. What's up, man? You getting some parts for your F-15? And nice video on the NX6 earlier. I was actually watching a little bit of that. I watched about 10 minutes of it.
Reckon that's the P-51, bro.
And so I don't know if you guys caught. I just got here. his stream earlier that he did with the NX6. You know, did you find out what was shaking inside the transmitter? Because he had something like loose, like inside the transmitter, moving around, man. If I can't put the gloves on my hands, man, they're gonna freeze off, dude. I can't do it. You know, if it's too cold outside, it has to be a certain temperature. You know what I mean? Like it has to be a certain temperature. Like if it's like 35 degrees and stuff like that, like I can stand with my hands in the cold for a few minutes, you know.
Yeah,
but if it's like 20s, you know, to where it's below freezing, where your extremities are gonna get really affected fast, you know, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and that kind of weather is not, you know, ideal, and you'll get messed up, right?
And 30 degrees is definitely not ideal. I was out there, you know, we're not used to snow, so we were having snowball fights. My niece lives with me, so she wanted to have snowball fights all day, and she tried to trick me. I got out the truck. We had just got back from Costco, right? She's over here acting like she's building a snowman, trying to trick me. I get out the car like normal, and then she just starts bombarding me with like snowballs, right? So I ended up having to tackle her and just throw snow all over her face, you know. It's pretty fun. I mean, we're not used to it, so to us it's like all new. To you, it's probably like mad annoying. Leave me alone with those snowballs, you know.
Right. So, Gary, are you gonna open that up and check it out, or are you just gonna leave it? Or, I mean, I know that you say that Spectrum says it isn't an issue. I'll be wondering what's on the inside there, moving around.
Yeah,
because you wouldn't want it to get caught like under anything, or you know, I don't know if that would get anywhere caught under your gimbals, or you know, it doesn't matter how big or how small it is, right? You don't want it to.
Yeah, I definitely open it up and check it out. Just pop it open. There's a few screws in the back. I popped over my DX6. I popped over my IX12. On my Spry Sky, I've actually swapped out gimbals, you name it. Hard soldering like a wire so I can plug up my rechargeable batteries. Yeah. I would definitely just open it up and look at it.
Yeah, if he doesn't feel comfortable doing it, that's cool too. I was just saying like my own opinion. That's all. So.
No, for sure. But like even like this is my old DX6, right? And you just do a couple of these bad boys, and it just comes up, and then you got like your wire that goes out to the back one, and then that, and sometimes something like that could be loose. You definitely don't want that, especially I sent you that video yesterday on that guy with the MiG-29. Remember? With the guy that he said that the plug on his RF antenna was coming loose. I forget what it is. It's like Integi RC or something like that. But he was talking about how his,
I know that channel.
Right? The one that like his RF was coming loose, you know?
Yeah. Man, that was a fatal crash with the MiG-29, dude. You guys.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That was for sure crazy. And then he said when he got home that he popped open his DX9 and the
module
RF unit wasn't attached completely.
He showed how it was previously, or before, and how it should be, and it was definitely about that much room in between the metal prongs. You could see them clear as day, and that is.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
No, that was crazy. Like, I'll be honest with you, I was like, man, what the hell's going on there? Because he was. I mean, I've seen that guy. That guy, he had that F-22. What was it on 8S? And he was cooking it. He confetted it, and then he fixed it back up.
Yeah.
So the guy obviously knows how to fly. So I was kind of like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And then there's two guys at my field that have that MiG-29, and they've been flying it for months. And they've had no issues with that plane whatsoever. They do avoid flaps on landing, though. That's what they were telling me. So.
Dang. So I was checking out. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like the RC Air Marshal Dave here saying, "Don't be afraid to open it. It's just a couple screws in the back."
RC Air Marshal is like, "Don't be afraid to open your transmitter. Everything comes out and goes back in. Ask me how I know." Because you spent 3 hours last night doing the TX16 upgrade. I was watching some of it, but when I woke up in the morning and seen that it was 3 hours, I was like, dang, man, took you a while. That stuff was in depth. A lot of changing out stuff, man.
Yeah, those things. I mean, once you start getting into OpenTX, like I've been into Fry Sky for a while, and once you start getting into OpenTX, it's another world, like I like the Spectrum stuff because it's just it's kind of easy to deal with. But I'll be honest with you, I've never ever had issues with FlySky, and I started this off like back in 2015, FPV and flying quadcopters. And I tell you what, that FlySky stuff, I tested the limits of that stuff going pretty doggone far. Never had an issue with it. As a matter of fact, you like FlySky, you like the turnkey stuff. And I tested that stuff out too. I went far with that stuff. I still got a few transmitters there and smaller receivers. Matter of fact, one of my quads still flies on FlySky. And
Yeah, man.
you can't go wrong with that stuff, man. It goes. You can go distance with that stuff,
Yeah, I'm actually about to be buying another FlySky transmitter. One of their more higher end transmitters, quote unquote. But it's only $285, and it comes with a 10-channel receiver. It's an 18-channel radio. Does everything that Spectrum does. It's absolutely amazing, and seems like it's a really good bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Just like what Darcy or Marshall was saying on this channel about you can consider and say this is a lower end transmitter. You're not having any issues with it. You know what I mean? Like you don't get the same support, that you get from Spectrum and stuff like that, right? But you don't really ever even need those. I haven't, anyways. I haven't had any issues. So hearing that come out of the box with the rattle earlier and stuff like that is really discouraging to me, Gary. You know what I mean? Just that stuff is not. Even if it is on the back of a screw that's loose like that, you know what I mean? Like that stuff should all be completely nice and tight.
For sure. Like with that FlySky one, it's funny because I have a DX6 and then I have the IX12 out in the garage freezing its butt off, right? But my FlySky transmitters, like the gimbals on that are way better, and I have those Hall gimbals that you can upgrade on it. And I bought that thing a long time ago. Like I've been flying FlySky for a long time, and those things are amazing. I mean, they work great. Like I honestly like those gimbals way better than that. I was talking to you about that earlier. I'm thinking about buying some receivers and start flying with that on some of my planes, just to see. Because I've never had any kind of issues as far as range goes on the FlySky stuff, and though. Some of the stuff that's been said before is true. Antenna placement is a big deal. Not putting them in the bag, but then again, when you're doing quadcopters, you got like a little bitty spot, right? And then you kind of like zip tie your antennas, like one this way, one that way, or whatever. But you're still in a little spot, and I've never had frequency issues with the FlySky stuff,
So you use FlySky and FrSky?
Yeah, so, okay, when I started flying quads, I had a small Turnigy. I don't know if anybody's seen it here, but it's a very small Turnigy transmitter. It looks like an Xbox remote, right? And so that was my go-to, and that was all I flew with. But then what ended up happening was that transmitter itself, the gimbals, like they were coming out of sync. And so I would recalibrate it, and it was still, the quad would tend to drift one way for me. And it wasn't a bad remote. I mean, for what I paid for it, $89, it was a great remote,
Right.
But it only had 5 models. And then a buddy of mine said, hey, man, I got this FlySky QX7, and I decided to jump in on it, And I was like, you know what, if you're going to get it, I'll get it. Because if you're going to learn, then you can teach me, and then I can teach you, and we can work together. And we did. And I ended up, he got a blue one, I got a green one, and we flew with that for a while. And I loved it. But then eventually the gimbals on that started going bad, and then the quad started doing this to me. So then I ordered the Hall gimbals, and I put Hall gimbals in it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of AA batteries, and I put a rechargeable battery in and everything like that. And that FlySky was superb. I mean, it's still in my garage. I fly when I go to the field, I normally don't record any of that stuff, but I fly my planes. And then I always bring maybe like 1 or 2 quads, maybe about 5, 6 batteries, and then I put them through the spaces,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to grab something really quick.
Hey, wait.
Have a good day, mate.
Hey, get out of here, bro. Yeah, so I'm trying to see if anybody got any questions. Hey, Jackson RC Aviation, make sure you go on and get you an RC instructor, bro.
All right, guys. So if any of you guys are wondering about afterburners, things like that from Guniac, I have one here, freshly made. This is for an 80 millimeter in runner. You guys kind of get a look at that. You know what I mean? Very, very nice quality here. You know, it's legit. So wanted to show you guys that. You know, you love the burners, right? I love the burners.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, there's one hanging around in this guy here. Let me see. I got the F4 Phantom over here.
Hiding in the corner.
I gotta hide it from the wife. I get in trouble. You know. I'm having a problem with this guy though. Like, so before I pulled the engine out of this thing, the receiver was having issues with, and it wouldn't connect up to my transmitter. So I gotta mess with that. But I do have the burner in here. Oh shoot, I tightened these up. But anyways, this is where the motor and everything came out for that thing, for the A10.
Yeah.
So, but I got a 2100 to put in this. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, I get this.
Thing's gonna scoot with a 2100.
Man, did you see that video by Gavin the other day?
I did not. No, I did not.
I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you just because that F18 was scooting. It was scooting along. It was doing good. Check out this tint there I did on this thing. Look at the tint work on there.
Yeah, wow.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, wow. I was wondering about that earlier in the picture.
Yeah,
That's legit.
Yeah, I ordered some of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the canopy off the F22. I'm gonna do it to that too. I'm gonna see if I can get it till I do that whole goldish look that it has in real life. I think that'll be fun, you know.
Yeah, man.
So. Yeah, but on that, I got that. I finished up this today, the Havoc repaint, and then I'm gonna start putting some decals on this while I wait for all the electronics to get here. Probably tomorrow. Probably go get that 2100 kV and drop it in that. It's just sitting in the garage in a plastic bag.
Yeah, man.
It's from a plane I crashed down there at the Mary Boozer at that Ventura. It's just sitting there, so I put it in there.
Too much throws.
Yeah, that thing was, man, that was a horrible job setting it up.
You'll have that though, right? You know, nobody's perfect, so.
Nah, bro, I tell you what, don't ever set up a plane with a bunch of beers or mimosas. You know, like if you drink too many mimosas,
just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's funny.
For sure.
So I actually have a couple jets. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go grab one. You know, I'm gonna bring out another jet right now, guys. Right. So I got a few jets, you know, and then I got one that I'm working on. I'm doing a custom paint job on too, and I'm not gonna be done with that for a little while. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab that real quick. Why not? Right. Why not?
I'm here. EQ, you like that, right? That's in a canopy. That's like something you would do. You always like modifying these things, man. I have a guy at my field. He's done it to his. He's done it to his Griffin, which the Griffin I just put up in the garage. I'm gonna go grab my MiG 21 here probably this weekend, and I'm gonna tint the two front little windows on that too. I think it looks cool as heck, you know. But yeah, I just ordered that stuff off eBay. It was like $5, $6. It was like a chameleon type tint, but I think it looks pretty good, you know. Like, and it's subtle. It's not like crazy. I tried to do it like real tint, but it's a little harder. So it wasn't as good. The best way to do it, I figured do it like, and I know you've worked in the body shop industry, Q. So do it with a little bit of soapy water, you know, and then just squeegee it out. Man, that sucker would not stick. Plus, the house is kind of cold. So the next one I just did was good. So then I did it just with stickers, and it came out good. The other side it looks even better.
So is everybody ready? I'm ready. Right?
Well, let's do it.
You don't even know which one it is.
I don't know which one it is either, but it's gonna be fun to see.
E-Flight F-18 80 millimeter,
man.
gorgeous jet. Check it out, guys. Look at the scale gear on here.
Man.
What?
That is awesome.
Somebody mentioned something about the 80 millimeter Blue Angels earlier. You know, this isn't the Blue Angels, but it's the same jet, and it's absolutely amazing. So, yeah, guys, another 80 millimeter class jet added to the fleet.
Oh man, that is nice, bro.
Very nice.
Heck yeah, bro.
Ordnance 2100 kV motor in there. You know, just like you're about to be installing in your stuff. You know.
Oh man, that's gonna be a nice one, bro. We can fly that. And I know you love them F-18s, man.
Yeah, I know, you know, and if you guys ever seen any F-18 history on my channel, look, I can't even set this down right here. It's going on the floor. Anyways, so if you guys know any history of the F-18s on my channel, you know, we had a very bad crash with one last year. You know, it was absolutely epic. I was absolutely an idiot for flying at a track with a fence and no flap to elevator mix in. So, you know, down she went. And now it's a 90 millimeter class EPS, so got it on a really good deal. You know, it was only like a $200 loss, but still $200 loss, right? So
yeah, and you did a great paint job on that one too, man.
I know I did that one all custom and stuff.
It's just tough because that one looks so good that like, even though a paint job would be cool on it, man, it looks so good that I wouldn't even touch it, man. That thing looks so good. This
thing is crazy nice. You know, thing's gonna be a rocket ship too. You know?
Oh, for sure. That thing's gonna be awesome. I was watching that video the other day and I was like, man, I didn't realize how much different the 2000 kV is to 2100. Now I've been on RC groups and I've seen the wattage difference and all that kind of good stuff, and so I kind of understand it. But man, I couldn't believe it. Like how much difference there is in it. So I can't wait to see that thing fly, bro.
For sure.
Especially because you've been putting them low to the ground and fast, man. So that is exciting to watch, man. You already know that you're gonna be putting them low and.
Yeah, you know, that's how we like to fly, right? Gotta get at least one real good low pass on. You know, so the burner is not, you know, going in this one. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm probably gonna put a burner on this one. This one will fit that motor, you know, but this is for the Rafale, guys. You know, so the Rafale's on back order until like, you know, March something. So,
it'd be cool to put one of those burners with like two of them on it. You know what I mean? So you can get.
Yeah,
like,
but that would probably give you that thrust reduction, though, bro.
True.
You know,
You're right.
because you're coming out to the sides and whatnot. You know, instead of kind of having to come over with that going over and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you get that one with like the rounded edge, it's just the way airflow flows over it, you know?
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you all for saying that you like the jet and stuff like that. I appreciate it. You know, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I am, guys. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, man. So you got the 70 millimeter, and you know, are you looking to get it? Are you looking to get a bigger one too eventually?
You know, it's funny. Remember I sent you that link to that one guy on eBay, and I stayed looking. The other day I was bidding on that one, but it went too high. And I stay bidding on them just to see where it goes, because I get pretty lucky sometimes. Like this Havoc, it was off that guy, and I ended up getting that for like $250 or something like that. And all it had was like a couple little scuffs or whatever, but I didn't even care. I just put it together and I went flying.
Yeah, man.
So I stay on that. Some things I just get like this thing. I just get brand new. I've been wanting that plane. I just didn't want to like have to build it, you know. But then I was like, man, I got this 80 millimeter fan laying around. You know, what am I gonna do with it? And so I've been telling you too. I was like, man, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna build with it. And I was like, you know what? This is the time. So I was between this and the Tomcat, right? And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this.
Yeah, man.
So now, and I don't have one now because I sold my 64 millimeter freewing one. I had a guy come out here. I put it up on a marketplace, whatever, and I sold that. And then and that was a great flying plane, but it was on 4S. So it was kind of, one of those planes that ain't going to win any land speed records,
Yeah, bro.
So.
Yeah, guys. So I am obsessed with this jet, I have another one that's even better than this one, guys, that I'm going to bring out soon. But gotta love the jets, right? I can't get enough of it. So
Jets are awesome, bro. Hey, Hangar 51. So who's in here without power? Hey, man, I got power. I just got no water. I got no water. My internet's been spotty, but luckily right now I got some internet. Or like my daughter says, ain't no net.
That's funny.
But I do have power. I didn't have power Thursday. A lot of people here in Texas ain't got no power. So yeah.
And this is one of those things, if you're going to put a burner in it, you're going to need to go ahead and paint, guys, on the inside of it at least, with some metallic or, that tape that people put on there, and some, clear coat polyacrylic or something like that, definitely, which is what I've done with like the 70 millimeter F-16 Arctic camo, which had a huge bleed through, and which that cleared it up right away, so.
Tell you what, that metallic color from Rust-Oleum, if you spray it just right, it does do a really nice job of making it really shiny. Check this out, guys. You see that right there? That is metallic.
Yeah, it's pretty shiny.
Rust-Oleum. I even did the exhaust tip on this thing like that, right? Hey, it looks like a killer whale, but that is paint. That is.
Yeah, it turned out great.
Yeah, that is straight up paint. Like I use this stuff right here. You've got to be careful when you're spraying it, Your first coat, and I know the EQRC, if you're on here, you know this. You just throw it kind of light, and then your next coat, you kind of throw it thick. It's kind of like clear coat when you're painting a car. You throw your first coat on kind of, it's not going to look like a great finish.
Right.
But then once you throw that second coat, you kind of throw it on thick. And then it comes out just like that. And you don't have to do that much with it.
Yeah, man.
This stuff right here, I only use it on exhaust tips. So I've used it on my MiG-29. I've used it on that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Rust-Oleum, all their products. I haven't had anything bad to say about them yet. So 2 times paint specifically, and that one of a metallic one as well. Yeah, man. So I don't know if you have anything else, LJ, but that was pretty much all I had for the evening, man. I get these kids to bed.
I got that the repaint on the Havoc, and then I'm working on the A10, but I'm waiting on parts. We're all supposed to be here today, so I can do the maiden this weekend. But other than that, I mean, this thing I painted the whole Havoc. I was kind of mad because I can't fly and I crashed, landing. So
yeah. Hey, you'll have that though, right? So power is your friend.
Hey, man. It happens, bro. I ain't even worried about it. That's part of the hobby, man. I love this stuff, man. You crash, you crash. You don't crash, you don't crash. Who cares?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Same here, Sky D. My jets are still waiting for a clear runway right now. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I don't know if anybody has anything else, any questions or anything like that.
Yeah,
Hangar 51, I have not flown. If you're talking about that extra back there, I have not flown that yet. Weather has not been permitting.
Kenny from Hangar 51, he likes those big planes, man. And he got that. I've been texting you on that P40 from Banana Hobby. I got a sweet spot for that one.
Yeah, man. Mickey B out here hiding in the chat.
Yeah,
what's up? All right, guys. GB, what's up? I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I hope everybody has a great night. Che and LJ Hobby Life, man. Just hanging out here with you guys. If you guys haven't already, please smash that thumbs up, or thumbs down if that's your thing. So either way, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Have a good night.